Hello guys, get ready with me for the airport. Okay, it's 6:40 and I have to leave at 7, so I need to hurry my ass up. I'm going to Mexico today with Kostas and I'm so freaking excited because Kostas does like the funnest trips, and also it's Mexico. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but they did like a similar trip last year also to Mexico around the same time, and that was super fun. And this year they invited a lot of people that I already love and have met before. Like, me and Evange are meeting at the airport and I'm so excited because I feel like on these brand trips I fly solo, but this time I get to fly with someone, so I'll have company and not be alone this time. I'm putting on a bit of makeup because I feel so ratty right now. This is gonna be such a fun trip. Also, my mom is here. She just landed yesterday and it was so nice to see her. But we got dinner last night and she's staying for the week, which kind of worked out perfectly. And I'm only gonna be gone for like 3 days, I'm pretty sure. So I'll be back literally before I know it. I started packing last night and I just know I'm forgetting something. I never go on a trip without forgetting something. The weather in New York was so nice yesterday, and then it suddenly got so fucking cold. I was like, what the fuck? I was getting dinner with my friend yesterday and we decided to sit outside. Bad idea because it got so fucking cold all of a sudden. Our food was blowing away. That's how bipolar the weather is in New York. Also, the lash extension is real, y'all, because why am I seriously considering getting lash extensions? I like can't see myself without lashes anymore. Okay, I just remembered that I forgot to pack contacts, so I need to do that right now. But I'm wearing, okay, gotta go, bye guys.
Get ready with me in 3 languages. I'm going to start off with English. English is actually my second language. I learned it at school, but most of it I learned by watching YouTube, Netflix, TikTok, and just everything in English. Most of the influencers that I watch are from the United States. Okay, więc moim drugim językiem jest polski. W sensie tak naprawdę pierwszym. Od zawsze mieszkam w Polsce. Oczywiście moja cała rodzina w sumie jest z Polski. Mi tercer idioma es el español. Pues yo empecé a aprender español en mayo de 2023. Empecé a escuchar reggaetón. Me gustan muchísimo las canciones españolas, las series de televisión, la cultura obviamente, y la comida es también tan buena. Me encantan churros con chocolate, los mejores, ¿no? Y también tengo el acento castellano. Por cierto, estudié español en Madrid de septiembre hasta noviembre. Cada año estoy en España con mi familia de vacaciones. Recientemente fuimos a Tenerife. Ha sido brutal. El océano y lo todo.
Doing my makeup while I tell you guys random facts about myself that no one asked for. Actually, someone asked. Let's do this. So, my name is Georgina. That's my full name, but literally everyone in my life calls me Gina. Like, no one calls me Georgina. It's Gina. I was born on January 3rd, 2000, which makes me a Capricorn, and I'm definitely like a true like stereotypical Capricorn. That also means that I'm 22 years old and I'm going to be turning 23 in the beginning of next year. And that shit absolutely terrifies me because I feel like I'm getting old. I want to stay this age forever. So I started doing social media when I was really young, when I was 15. I started making YouTube videos. That's kind of how I blew up in the beginning. I've been doing social media full time since I was 18, 19, and it's actually the best job in the world. I feel so blessed. Before I started doing social media full time, I did work a bunch of other jobs. My first job was when I was 14 and I used to work in a supermarket, and I used to clean. Like, I was the cleaning crew, the cleaning lady. Clean up everyone's shit, scrub the floors. I hated that job. I was also a waitress. I worked in a sunbed shop, like just random things. In school, I actually studied to become a secretary. That's what I graduated as. Will I ever work as one? Definitely not. Not my thing. Every single time when people meet me, they always say, "Oh my god, I thought you were a bitch." And that makes me sad. Because I'm not a bitch. Maybe it's just my resting bitch face. I love listening to music, and my favorite music is actually 60s music. Every single time people hear that, or when I tell people that, they're like, what? My lucky number is number 7, and I actually have it tattooed on me. Side note, this eyeshadow is so pretty. I actually have 4 tattoos, but they're all hidden. Like, if you look at me, you wouldn't think like she has tattoos because you can't see them. They're all like very tiny tattoos too. I am vegan. I've actually been vegan for a long time. Actually, I was vegetarian first, then I turned vegan, but I'm not like that vegan. The Birkenstocks raw vegan. Because I love animals way too much. I was an only child for like 10 years of my life, so when my parents told me that I was having a baby sister, I was so happy. I have a really, oh my god, that's my stomach. I'm not that good at making friends because bad experiences in the past. It's just so hard. I am launching my very first makeup product really soon. That's it.
Hi guys, get ready with me. I've already done my skincare and I used the La Roche-Posay tinted sunscreen. Now I'm gonna go in with the Got2b clear hair gel and do my eyebrows. I don't usually talk in my get ready with me's on here, but I want to start since I haven't been able to go live. I just want to grow this account and connect with you guys more, but I only really talk in lives, so I want to change that. Always clean around the brows with Q-tip to avoid pilling. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Plump It Lip Plumper, and people were asking me if this is good. It's phenomenal, and it is so strong, okay? So this is gonna put you in pain. Make sure you're used to lip plumpers. Do not let this be your first lip plumper because this stuff... A little hack I have if you're not used to it quite yet is put some lip balm or Vaseline underneath and then do this on top. It'll make it a little less potent. I'm gonna get out like a little piece size and just cover my lips. I'll be back. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen my stories. I am obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury lately, and I just bought this beautiful skin bronzer, and I want to try it. So I tried it in store, but had to buy it online because they didn't have my shade available in store, but this is a cream formula, and it kind of sets like a powder, which I think is so interesting, and I love cream bronzers, but I usually set them with a powder, but this formula is just like really different. I love that color. But we're gonna use a dense brush and just like put that on. That's a really, really beautiful formula, and I love this shade on me. My lips are burning, oh my gosh. The first time I tried this plumper, I was on live, and I literally had to like take it off after 5 seconds because it was burning so bad. It's very, very, very strong, but effective, okay? Let me know if you guys prefer like the just audio, no talking, really peaceful get ready with me's or the talking get ready with me's. I feel like I can connect with you guys more when I do talking get ready with me's, but sometimes I don't feel like talking, so I'd probably continue to like always do both. But just let me know if you guys like me talking get ready with me's because I haven't for a really long time. Okay, so there it is, and I'm gonna put concealer around, so that's why it looks a little messy. So a lot of people have noticed my recent switch to the Hourglass Vanish Concealer after me using Too Faced for a very long time. I will make like a breakdown of why I prefer this a little more. I'll make like an in-detailed review soon. And I definitely am going to do that for a lot of the new products that I've bought because I haven't had the chance to make those videos yet, but I definitely want to. And I have a lot of new products to talk about and show you guys, but I definitely do prefer this over the Too Faced. But yeah, make sure you guys follow if you don't already to be able to see like my breakdown review on it. And of course everyone has different skin and all that, but just gonna post my opinions on certain products because I know a lot of people ask like why I prefer certain stuff, and I talk a lot on live about the products I like and why I like them, but not everyone can see those, or they're in different time zones, so I just want like videos on my page about products that I like and why I like them, so make sure you guys stay tuned. If you say anything about the pimples on my forehead, you're anti-Hispanic. So there's my concealer map, and I really like going in heavy with concealer and a little bit lighter with foundation. So I didn't use it today, but I've usually been using the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I just prefer like a light or medium coverage and more heavy concealer. So a lot of people are always like, oh, you're wearing too much concealer, blah, blah, blah. If you can't afford to wear that much concealer. Okay, but I'm gonna blend this and be back. I use a foundation brush to blend out like the bigger areas, but for more precise areas like my under eyes, I usually use a smaller brush like this. Also, I've been getting a lot of questions about my brushes and where they're from. I have a lot of like mixed brushes, but I buy like only black brushes just because it like looks really aesthetically pleasing for my videos. Because my old brush set was like all mixed colors. I still buy mixed brands, but I just buy them all in the same colors. So I have some that are from e.l.f., some are from Shein. Shein has good brush sets, I'm not gonna lie. But if you don't care about like the color or what your brushes look like, Real Techniques has really beautiful brushes. They're just, I haven't been using them because they don't match my other ones. But I love their brushes. These are kind of similar, but I just like Real Techniques because they're really like dense. So I always like blend the outer edge of my concealer before I blend the inside when it comes to my under eyes. So I blend the most like right here. And you could go back and forth with your concealer brush and your cream contour brush and just like keep going back and forth. So I use shade Oat for my face, but I'm gonna use shade Cotton for my brow highlight. I'm gonna go back in with some more bronzer and just touch up areas that I want to be a little darker. Okay, now that I have all my liquid and cream products down, I'm gonna set my face and I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. That's all you need. This stuff is strong. And also, I know you guys see through the progression of my yapping in this video, this long old video, okay? You guys have been begging for long makeup tutorials, so I don't want to hear any complaints, okay? These talking videos are gonna be long. We're probably gonna make it through the whole 10 minutes. But you guys can see like the real time like progression of the lips. And I'm gonna wipe them off in a little, actually. I'm not gonna wipe them off yet. I'm gonna wait for all of the liquid products to dry down. And you could still blend in this stage. But I'm gonna wait for them to dry down and then we're gonna go in with two powders, which I'll show you guys. We're gonna set with Huda Beauty Easy Bake in shade Pound Cake first. And then to bake, we're gonna go in with Huda Beauty Loose Powder, also in Pound Cake. I use this one right after the setting spray is dry, but I use this one after I do my powder bronzer and my powder blush. So I use like a little bit of a larger powder puff and I'm just gonna go in and powder my whole face. Okay, I set pretty lightly, but now we're gonna go in with my powder bronzer and powder blush. I'm gonna use some of this Dior bronzer and I'm gonna put that all around. I'm too lazy to do nose contour today, so I'm just gonna like brush over the bronzer to my nose. For blush, I'm using the Juvia's Place Volume 4 and the Dior. I prefer this little baby pink color and I put it on like the apples of my cheeks. It is very pigmented, so I spend a little while trying to blend it out and I go over my nose as well. Now I use the Dior and top it, but I usually do this more towards the high point of my cheeks instead of right on the apple. So we focus the matte one in the middle and then focus the glowy one on the higher point. Now I'm gonna bake with the Huda Loose Powder and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done baking and now I'm gonna put on some eyeshadow. Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette has been my all-time favorite lately. I just got her and it's been like my dream palette for a minute. I'm not too good at eyeshadow, so you guys will practice with me, but I'm just gonna put this pink color all over my eyelid and I'll be back once it's blended. Okay, that's blended out. I'm gonna use this brown color in the outer corner. I just kind of like tap it where I want it to go and then I just buff it out. And I'm gonna take this shimmer on my fingertip and just brush it along the inner corner of my eyelid. It's really, really pretty. I'm gonna just put a light coat of mascara before my falsies. I feel like my natural lashes are so pretty, but they're just too straight. And I love falsies, so. Alright, now I'm gonna go in and brush off. Okay, girl. I'm gonna brush off my bake and then do some highlight. I'm gonna need Tyler, the Creator, to come back to Florida. I need to see him in concert again. I'm using this gold shade from the Dior. I'm sorry, y'all, I cannot be one of those aesthetic makeup girls. My makeup is never dirty, but I just feel like everyone who shows their makeup collection has like unreasonably clean makeup. Like, why does your Dior palette still have the D's in it? Like, I just got this and they're gone, okay? Because I need to use the makeup I bought. Y'all, makeup expires. Y'all need to start using your products for real. Because they won't work the same once they expire. This is so cute so far. I'm gonna leave my eyebrows with no pomade today. Sometimes I go in with pomade to make them a little darker, but I think they're fine how they are today. Lash 7 lashes. These are Style Sophie, and this is my favorite lash brand ever. She's tagged. Follow my main to see the final results. Sorry guys. Lip combo in the next video.